Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the boat Hairspring, Ivan here. In today's video we'll be talking about something a little bit different than usual. Instead of a watch, I've got this little piece of tech which I've been wearing together with my watches for the last couple of weeks. This is the Ultrahuma Ring Air, and I've been enjoying wearing it so much that I sold my Samsung Watch 5. Guys, here's the thing. As some of you may know, watches are not my only hobby. In my free time, I go to the gym a few times a week. I'm an amateur competitive shooter, I shoot mostly pistols, and I actually plan to make a video about that as well. In addition, I'm also a bit of a tech guy and I play lots of video games, mostly PC, but I also own a PS5. Finally, I'm into smartphones and tablets, and as a result, I've been closely following the smartwatch trend, and I even had the Samsung Watch 5 for a few months because I like tracking my daily activity, sleep and heart rate. However, the Samsung Watch had a very poor battery life and I really hated charging it every other day. On top of that, if I had the Samsung Watch on my wrist, I couldn't wear any of my other watches. Because, let's be honest, wearing two watches at the same time is, well, ridiculous. This is definitely not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but if you're someone like me who enjoys wearing watches, but at the same time needs some basic smart and health features, I think you may find this video kind of interesting. Now let's start talking about the ring. The first thing we must talk about is the purchasing process. You can buy these from ultrahuman.com directly. All you need to do is choose the color that you like, and then I highly recommend you choose the free sizing kit. By doing so, Ultrahuman will send you this little box with all these 3D printed rings, so that you can find out which one fits you best. Guys, this is super important because if you get a ring that's too loose, you may not get very accurate sensor readings. And if you get it too tight, well, you may not be able to wear it at all. Once you've found out your size, you let them know and then they'll ship the actual ring to you. It's a bit time consuming, but they ship with DHL and the whole process takes about a week in total. Here's the box of the ring. I must say the presentation is really nice. In it you'll find the ring, some paperwork such as the user's manual and a quick start guide. Of course, there is a wireless charger included with each ring, which looks nice, kind of like a volume knob. And it feels surprisingly well made. The USB-C cable is braided and its quality is also very good. The ring itself is super light, about 3 grams, and according to the specs, the outer shell is made from titanium, which has a tungsten carbide carbon coating to protect it from scratches, while the inner part is made of epoxy resin. Guys, I've been wearing this ring for 2 weeks straight, and it doesn't have a single scratch on it, which is quite amazing. In addition, the ring is 100 meters water resistant, and swimming with it is totally fine. Alright, next let's talk about what this ring can do, and I'll also let you know what I think about its accuracy. The first feature we've got to mention is of course the step tracker. The ring has a built-in 6-axis motion sensor, and so you can expect it to be fairly accurate. I did compare it to my phone, a Samsung S23 Ultra, and to my wife's smartwatch, Amazfit Bip 5, during a 30 minutes walk, and here are the results. My phone registered 4,389 steps, the Amazfit 4,337, which is basically the same, while the ring registered 4,163, which is about 200 steps less. I can't really say which one is the most accurate, but in my opinion, a deviation of plus minus 200 steps is perfectly acceptable. By the way, I had the ring and the Amazfit on the same hand, while the phone was in my pocket during the whole time. As you can tell, this test isn't scientific at all, but it does give you an idea of what to expect. Guys, the next feature is the one that I personally care about the most, and from my experience it works exceptionally well on the Ultrahuma Ring. it's the sleep tracking I'm talking about. The app provides a ton of information regarding the quality of your sleep, and some of that information I find very helpful. As you can see, in the app you can check your total sleep, the heart rate drop, body temperature, restoration sleep. Of course, it will also tell you your REM sleep, light sleep, and deep sleep as well, and even your heart rate variability. Accuracy-wise, I think the information is very accurate when I wear the ring on my index finger, on which I get a much tighter fit. This way, the heart rate sensor and the temperature sensor are getting much better readings. Again, I did compare it to my wife's Amazfit, and the information was about the same, except that on the Ultrahuma Ring it was much more detailed. In addition, the Ultrahuma Ring also tracks your stress levels. There is an option for setting goals, and there is a very nice workout database that the app gives you access to. These workouts are basically videos that you can watch directly through the app, and I would say that the majority of these are meant to be done at home, which is great in my opinion. Something else I want to mention here is that if you want some more extended functionality, they offer live glucose monitoring sensors, which can give you an idea about how different foods affect your glucose levels in real time. Quite interesting indeed, but these need to be purchased separately. I'm sure there are a few features I forgot to mention, but overall, this is everything you should know about the Ultrahuma Ring. I really enjoy wearing it, and as I said at the very beginning, it allows me to track my activity level and basic health metrics while wearing regular watches at the same time. To me, this is the biggest selling point of this ring. When it comes to the price, the Ultrahuma Ring Air isn't exactly cheap, but at the same time it is cheaper than its competitors and it doesn't require a subscription plan. The battery, in my case, lasts about 4 to 5 days, which is quite impressive for something with such a small factor. And then the app, it works pretty well. Initially it can be a bit overwhelming and it isn't very intuitive at the very beginning, in the sense that you don't really know where everything is, but once you start using it and you get familiar with it, the user experience improves a lot. Guys, in a single sentence, the Ultrahuma Ring is something I had no idea I needed in my life, but I'm glad I discovered it. As always, let me know what you think about this whole idea of smart rings. Is it something that you're interested in trying? Perhaps you're more of a smartwatch/smart band guy, or perhaps you are totally against such accessories. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for staying until the end, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.